second chance to rewrite their future through practical hands-on courses in agriculture, combined with life-changing internship opportunities, not just locally, but in Israel and Germany, my dear listener. That is exactly what you're talking about this morning. And this is not about doing agriculture the old way. No. This is about doing agriculture with an entrepreneur's mindset, learning modern farming, agribusiness, technology-driven food production, my dear listener, and how to turn land into income. Your son doesn't just learn to farm, he learns to build a business. That is why this conversation this morning is very important. And here is the part most parents will wish they didn't miss. Remember, we are talking about international exposure in Israel and Germany, where discipline, innovation, and world-class agricultural systems can shape your boy into a focused, responsible young man. And this kind of opportunity doesn't come around often. And when it's gone, it is gone. All right, that is why we are talking to you, dear parent. If your son scored D, all right, D minus, D plus, or even an E, those are the boys that Madam Ann from Current Institute of Science and Technology is looking for. All right, and by the way, she has just whispered to me that she only needs 50 men. Only 50 men, not who scored A's. Wale walipata A's and then musome mkwe wa madaktari mtatutibu. All right. We only need these 50 men who the society neglects. All right, that is exactly what we're talking about here. Remember, once these slots are filled, the door closes. If your son fits, this could be the turning point you've been praying for. So start calling Madam Director right about now as we continue with this conversation. The number is here, 07722 873-115. That is the number. 0722-873-115 or 0782-742-438. 0782-742-438. Okay, that is exactly why we are having this conversation, my dear listener. We need to start thinking about our boy child. All right, that is it. Remember, don't wait until the slots are taken and regret becomes the conversation at home. This is the right opportunity. A very good morning to you, Madam Ann.
Thank you, Blam.
Yes,
I'm well, and I thank God for the day. And of course, I welcome every listener in the Republic of Kenya who will listen and pass the message over to the neighbor so that we can clean up and make our boys shine again.
Exactly. So karibu sana, Madam Ann, kindly introduce yourself with what you do so that we can continue with this conversation.
Thank you very much. My name is Mrs. Ann Wajiko Munene. I was born in Shinga location in Odhaya, kule kwa Kibaki.
Yes.
And I learned, and I was among the very first girls that went to the university. And I finished the university in 1980, finished my master's in 1982 in UK, and have been in this republic developing and nurturing people for all these years. Yes. And
I like that despite all the level of exposure, you still remember your location. How many people out here can remember their location?
I not only know my location, I know my chief, I know my headman, I know my parish head, the priest in charge of my parish.
Yes.
And I know the parishioners and the committees.
Wow.
Yes.
Wachana na sisi wakwenda nyumbani once a year.
No.
Anyway, Madam Ann, karibu sana.
Asante sana.
And today we continue the conversation we began last week about our boy child, Madam Ann.
You know, when I'm playing my rosary, I remember the 40% of the children that score D and E in KCSE. These boys and girls are Kenyans.
Yeah.
And majority of them are boys. Girls, just very few score E and D. The boys, I don't know what happens when they enter their teenage.
Yeah.
Someone had a very good grade in KCPE, but when they did their KCSE, they got D and D minus. And everyone is like, you wasted our money.
Yeah.
You wasted our time. What would you be? And I'm saying these men are able when they are given a second opportunity. And these are men, I can tell you, I begin by telling them, I am going to prepare you until you marry 3 wives. Because everybody looks like they are wasted.
Yeah.
And when they are not taken care of now, you wait 3 years down the line, they'll have ganged up with others, where they go to open the rock in the morning in the shopping center, and they go to cross the rock in the evening in the same shopping center. And at the end of the day, you find somebody's son is lost.
Yeah.
But you are saying they can't be lost. We are there. We have to do all we can do to make sure that they regain back their self-esteem as men.
Right. And I like that you have a lot of passion for these men. So the question is, Madam Anne, why should a boy who scored these Ds that you're talking about here and below still be given a second chance and succeed through Karen Institute of Science and Technology?
It is simply because we have huge opportunities all over the world.
Yeah.
Where these men, if they are properly trained to do agriculture, for example, they are able to move and become great men and have families and get the self-esteem and they become responsible and they don't drink that you don't find them falling by the roadside. These are men who can change this country.
Yeah.
I will give you an example. When you look at where I come from, there are no men anymore. Very few. Only the little ones who are graduating now. Those who graduated, like, were born in the 70s and 80s, almost 40% have gotten lost. They have drunk and died young, with probably one child who was born out of wedlock.
Yeah.
That's it. And I'm saying this is a very frightening thing. It's very frightening when you find your son cannot stand on his feet because he was never given a consideration. And I'm saying I want all these men to come. I will take 50 now, and I'll take another 50 after 6 months, and they'll continue rotating and being given what they need right now.
Okay.
They need recognition.
All right. They need recognition, and this recognition comes through Karen Institute of Science and Technology. So what makes Karen Institute of Science and Technology different from other colleges when it comes to supporting these kind of boys who scored Ds and below, who did not perform well academically as well?
It is because in Karen Institute, we not only teach them what it is to be a good gentleman working on agriculture,
Yeah.
but also to give him hope. There's a lot of guidance and counseling that goes on. And this builds the man, and they get their self-esteem, and they feel wanted and loved. Yes. And
like that.
these men, I will tell you, they are the backbone of this country. If we specialize to these men, 40% of them, we will be exporting honey. This is an example.
Yeah.
Exporting honey in Europe and everywhere where the bees are dying, because we have a lot of bees. That's an example, just a simple example. And also, they will be able to provide vegetables and fruits for export. We should export all these things, not just tea and coffee, but the little farms we have, including arrowroots, converting arrowroots into powder and exporting it. All these are important things that they learn. And when they finish with me, I can tell you this, they walk with their heads tall. Yes.
And we're going to be talking about the success stories from KIST. But
Yes.
before then, how does studying agriculture, Madam Anne, at Karen Institute of Science and Technology prepare these boys for real income generation and not just certificates?
We don't concentrate on certificates. When they are in Karen Institute, the first year, the first 2 terms, they spend 40% of the time in the farm and 60% of the time in the class. And after that, the next 2 terms, they spend 60% of the time in the farm and 40% in class. And the reason is because agriculture, you have to know which type of soil, how to water it, how to prepare seed bed, how to transplant, how to minimize the losses from the seed bed. Because you can easily lose when you don't do the correct seed bed and you don't transplant correctly. All this they are taught. And I will tell you, I have not lost a single man for the last 5 sessions that I have held. All these men have become vibrant, they have become strong, they walk tall and with a lot of confidence. And I will tell you the first time that I took them to the airport, they entered the plane, and when they were told to tie the safety belts, they called me, Madam Director, we have been told now to fasten the safety belts.
Look at that.
I mean, yes, and even as the plane left, so long as they were in the airspace, they kept on telling me, Madam Director, we are in this particular place, this is what we are seeing. And when they landed in Israel, they called me and they said, Madam Director, tumechuka. And people have come for us because I arrange everything. And I will tell you, there is nothing better than seeing somebody's son grow from a D minor to somebody who looks like they have PhD in farming. It is the best that can happen and the best for this country.
Wow. Tell us about some of the success stories, because I'm sure you have beautiful stories of those men who had been neglected. But right now...
I have one called Peter. Peter, I know him because we used to work long ago with the father. When he was born, I knew him. So when the father retired, he brought me this young man because he had refused to continue studying. And I requested him to do the KCSE, and we see what he gets. Today, Peter is in South Korea as a farm manager.
Wow.
Yes, a great boy. I can tell you this. I have others. I have Wainaina in Germany. I have Wawero in US, just to mention a few.
Look at that.
Yes. And these are men who are now buying land here and building for their parents. Because majority of these children, they have issues in the homes they come from.
That is true.
Where the father has passed on and the mother is left with the children, where she is thrown out by the in-laws or there is quarreling, and the children are affected. And this is why you find them scoring these D's and D minuses and E. Where they had done very well in KCPE, but something went wrong somewhere and they needed help. And the help that I've given, I can tell you, I am happy about it, and I will continue so long as I am alive. And I will tell you another thing. It is not the payments that determine the child in Karen Institute. It is their presence. Their presence in the lecture theater, their presence in the farm, their presence even where we go to see other participants in agriculture. And to tell you in simple words, this is what we are supposed to be doing. It's not the university. University should take A and B. These others with the D plus, you take them to do a diploma, they do a certificate in IT, or every man is doing IT. I don't know what next. These men are supposed to be made to produce. One example that I'll give is we have so many men in the Republic of Kenya, yet we do not have a single forum in central Kenya where they have beekeeping as a community and as a society that is giving the men in the area some money to put in their pockets. Yes, they don't have to dig throughout, but we have very many other sources of income, and we try as much as possible to introduce all this to them. Yeah.
And talking about sources here, Madam Anne, what are some of these courses that you have at Karen Institute of Science Technology that are going to empower these men to become who they ought to be?
Number one, we train them animal production and animal health, such that even if they have a very small space at home in the village, they are able to put dairy cows or dairy goat, and they sell the milk and they sell the bulls and they make money. Number two, we train them on animal plant production and plant health. And when we are talking about animal production, bees are included and chicken. So you find when they leave, they know how to spend the money. They don't want to go to spend the money playing those games, table tennis,
or pool,
in the towns. No, they spend the money buying seedlings and buying chicken and little chicks and bring them up to earn money after selling them. So we introduce entrepreneurship. As we train them, we show them the good side of everything. And so they're excited and they move with speed because they want to learn more. The last bit that we do is guidance and counseling. Because some who did KCSE 2-3 years back, they may have come across some drug of a kind or some alcohol, and they need to be brought back to class and to listen and to have their brain cleaned. That's the way we work with them.
All right, and I like the fact that you've taken that particular angle, because we are no longer supposed to continue doing agriculture the old way.
No,
okay, and that is why that is where most our generation, the Gen Zs, are actually missing the point. Okay, agriculture is beautiful, and agriculture can make you make a lot of money. And that is exactly what you're talking about here today.
Yes, it's beautiful, and it involves you throughout, 24/7. Because if, for example, you're harvesting your cabbages, it crosses up to after 5. You'll find somebody still in the farm harvesting even up to 6. And they are not afraid because they know economically how much they are going to make.
All right.
And they are driven with that. And I will tell you, it becomes a very personalized training. There is none who doesn't know me, and there is none that I don't know.
Look at that.
So even when they are marrying, you find they will call me. I will be the first one. You, Madam Director, you have to help me get me this girl, and and I talk good about the man.
Unauza bonga boys.
Sidio?
Manifesto.
I will tell you.
Yes.
This is what we've been missing. It used to be there before, when we used to have the technical training colleges. Now everything is university. I am saying this with the D. Please, they come. Karen Institute will never be a university.
Okay.
It will remain a technical training college for agriculture. Hands-on agriculture.
Okay. And talking about these boys, 50 of them. Remember, my dear listener, we are talking about 50 available slots. That is exactly the number we are looking for. So, Madam Anne, as we are looking for these 50 men, what are the qualifications other than the D and below? What are other qualifications?
It's somebody who wants to be taught. Yes, not someone who is being forced.
Okay.
But once we talk to them, when they report, we analyze the whole program, what it involves, and you find nobody leaves. Because at the end of it all, they want to board the plane and to go and experience how they graduate from a shelf, for example, in Israel.
Okay.
Yeah. That certificate is a KIST certificate.
All right.
Yeah.
Other than that, the age?
The age, we take those who are 24 and below.
24 and below.
24 and below. Those who are above 24, they wouldn't necessarily go to Israel, but they will go to other farms in the Republic of Kenya,
All right.
where it will be a paid attachment.
Oh, paid attachment.
It's paid attachment.
Look at that.
Yes. When they come back, each has between 800 and 1 million in their bank account.
We want to hear about paid attachment.
Yes.
And our sons and daughters in the universities they don't have anywhere to go for attachment.
It is sad.
Look at that.
But I'm in favor of the men.
Yeah.
These men where no one wants them.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Talking about the paid attachment, Madam Anne,
yes.
Let us go back to the partnership between Karen Institute of Science and Technology together with Israel and Germany. How is this partnership like? When these boys go, what should they expect?
What they do is that when they study here, the only thing the parent will do is to buy one-way ticket. We have negotiated because most of them are from families who are not well-to-do, and they cannot afford to go and rent a house and to feed themselves. So their feeding and their accommodation is taken care of. What they do is simply pay about 30,000. That's a one-way ticket to go. But when they go also, they are managed in a way that they cannot escape from that country to another country looking for asylum. No, we don't allow. That they sign before they are given the visa.
All right.
Yes, because you find some boys may decide to go there, and when they spend maybe 2 months, their eyes are opened, they can see the neighbors, and they want to run away to go and become workers in those countries. It is not allowed. Yes, and this particular attachment, it is paid. Yeah, we remove food from there, the accommodation, and then the balance of the money is sent to their account in Nairobi.
Beautiful.
Yes, that I make sure that it happens, so that even the future boys will have opportunity to go and get trained.
So these boys, once they are done with their attachment, once they are done with their training, they already have a stepping stone.
And a big stepping stone.
Yeah.
Yes. Those who are, for example, those working in Germany, these fellows are earning 400,000 and they're housed.
Look at that.
Per month, and they're housed. They are not renting any home.
Wow.
Yeah. It is good. But even those that are left here and they are working, I know one who is exporting capsicum, the green, red, and yellow capsicum, is exporting to Israel.
Beautiful.
So when they went there, he made friendship with the farm.
Yeah.
And they allowed him to come back to Kenya and grow them and export there. So he's making money even when he's here.
Yeah.
Yes, and he's got cows. And this boy happens to be an only son. So I felt very good because he was not to go to Germany and Israel just to go and work there, leaving the father's farm with no one to take care of it. Yeah. And some of these boys are the only sons of their mothers. And these are the men who are supposed to take care of us when we grow old.
Yeah.
Of course, when I'm 90, I need my son closer to me.
Yeah.
You know, because my daughter will have been married elsewhere. So I can't go to stay with the in-laws. And this is our culture. And when these boys are held properly and taught properly, and they are shown love, these men become men you can't believe. Their size, their weight, and their command.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Madam Anne, while we were off air, there is a powerful statement you told me. You said, Bramwell, scoring a D is not a sin.
It is not a sin. One should not go for confession that they committed a sin. Yeah. It's not a sin. It's a natural happening.
Yeah.
It just happened. Yes. And that does not condemn this young man to hell, for example, hell on earth.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. They are calling for help. When you see someone with a D, they are calling for help.
Yes.
Yes. And once they receive the help, they change and they become great men.
Wow, and that is exactly what Karen Institute of Science and Technology is doing, my dear listener. Why don't you offer your boy an opportunity, okay? Good morning, Bram. Kindly, as you continue, repeat that contact number, all right? The number 107 22 873 115. That is the first number. 0722 873 115. The second number, 0782 742 438. 0782 742 438. That is the number that you ought to call this morning. You have a question, feel free, get in touch with Madam Ann, or you can drop it on 07 12 22 3385. I will ask that question. We are taking a very short break, Madam Ann. When we come back, I'll read a comment from my friend Irungu Maina. A very, very interesting comment from him. Don't go too far.
Radio Waomini. Your
This is Radio Waomini, 88.3 FM. 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 This is
Director, Karen, Institute of Science and Technology. You can get in touch 0722 873 115. All right, that is the number, 0722 873 115 or 0782 742 438. That is the number. Madam Ann, there is a very interesting conversation, a message from Irungu Maina says, hello Bram and Madam Director, that concept is quite interesting and innovative one. Keep it up, Madam. If
you.
I was younger, I would have joined that college today.
Karibu.
That is what Irungu said.
Thank you, Irungu.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see, what Irungu can do
Yes.
is to refer. At least someone knows.
It can refer the neighbors,
Exactly.
kids,
Exactly.
because they are all over.
They are all over.
And there are many.
Yeah, they are many. That is exactly why we are giving them this opportunity. Madam Ann, why Israel and Germany, why are Israel and Germany ideal countries for agricultural internships and exposure for these young Kenyan men from KIST?
The reason why we chose the two is because they are not very far from our republic. Is they are not like going to the US or going to Canada or going to Australia. They are fairly new, near our country. Number two, the cost of sending the boys there.
Yeah.
At least it was cheaper. Sending them to Israel one way or one way to Germany, it is not as expensive as sending them to Canada and sending them to US, because we also have farms there.
Yeah.
I have some of the young men who finished and graduated in Israel, and now they're working in farms in US.
Yeah.
And it is very good. You can imagine. Now, going to work is different from going for attachment.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Because once they have graduated, now they are able to go to Canada, they are able to go to US and Australia, where we have big farms.
All right.
Yes.
So that parent who's listening to you, or even
Yes.
that guardian, or even the well-wisher who wishes to sponsor somebody, he knows a son, a boy who is languishing in the village, and they need such kind of opportunity. How can they, or what can they do to actually enable this boy to start their training at Karen Institute of Science and Technology?
They only need to send the young man, because already having done KCSE, they are mature enough to bring themselves over to our office. And once they come, they fill a form, and after filling the form, for example, the group we are meeting now, they are reporting on the 16th, the other Monday. And from there, it is work.
Okay.
From there, it's counseling. It's a lot of arrangements of everything to fall in place. Yes, and at the right time.
All right.
So by July next year, they should be leaving to go to whichever direction we shall have confirmed.
Okay.
Whether it is Israel, which would be our first priority, because number one, when you see what Israel produces on sand, not on soil, on sand, you believe in science and you believe in the way they are gifted. And when our boys go there, they are able to see even how they live. The men, the families, the way they live. Is very different from the way we live here.
That is true.
Where a man walks and goes, drinks, and comes at 3 a.m. I mean, things like those are not there.
Right.
And number two, they are shown how to water and grow things for export. Quality things for export. They are shown. And by the time they finish the 11 months, which they spread out there, they are men. They are men you can count on.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
And talking about men we can count on, there is a message here from Annette says, Bramwell, why is the program limited to boys only, and what kind of transformation is KIST aiming to achieve in young men?
The reason why we are only taking men in Karen Institute is because if you mix a boy with a D or D minor with a girl, whether the girl has E or has D, the man is swallowed.
Definitely.
Swallowed. That's the end of the man. He can no longer, restrain himself. He must seek comfort with the men like him, and they must go to drink so that they can gain momentum and come and talk to the girls. So we want to achieve 100% of our results, and this is where we are limiting that. However, the girls have other opportunities. Opportunities to do their, they can go and do, or they can repeat class. They repeat, or they can go and do A-level. A-level, they just do 3 subjects, and after doing 3 subjects in a year, they proceed to the university.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And we have openings for them. We have a program called International University Foundation Program, and I guess we are the only ones who have it in St. Elizabeth. And this International University Foundation Program, it is where the girl comes in with a B minus or a B or up to a minimum of a C stand. And these are girls that come from families that can afford to educate them in the US or in UK and or Australia and Canada, where when they study, they are interviewed for the positions, and they go, the only thing they do is buy them one-way ticket. The universities where they will go to attend, like for example, the last group I have, 5 of them have gone to do medicine in UK. And we have some that have gone to Canada, and we have 2 that have gone to Australia. Also one is doing engineering, another one is doing aeronautical engineering, and another one is doing mechanical. All these are girls and boys that scored C and above. C and above. And we prepare them for 2 terms, and when they go to those universities, they don't study for 4 years like others. They only take 3 years.
Okay.
Because the 2 terms they spend with us, we cover the work for 1 year.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the opportunities, Annette, that we open to our girls and also those boys who did well. Anasema hapa, thank you for repeating the contact. Kindly, I'm held up as the firstborn of the family. My brother scored a D and our father died and mom is unable. Is the institution sponsoring? I wish my age could allow me. My brother is ready, but we have no fees. God bless you. Thank you. This is Ben.
Then you'd be considered.
Yeah.
You'd be given partial scholarship.
Okay.
We have those types of children, and especially boys coming from families where their fathers have passed on.
Yeah.
I will tell you, they have a lot of problem.
Yeah.
Yes. Almost every day I'm discussing, even some come from the university, they want just to be cancelled. They want to be told things are okay, that they are going to have a good future. It's because like they give up when the fathers passed on. And it is not easy for a boy child because a lot is expected of him when he grows up. You know, girls, they will loiter, get some character to marry them and go. But the man is supposed to wear the shoes of their father and maintain the homestead and keep the key to the padlock at the gate.
Yeah.
Yes, because that is a responsibility. Yeah.
All right, there you go. Madam Anne, as you're winding up, in your parting shot, because I'm giving you a minute to for your parting shot, kindly elaborate to us the long-term opportunities that are opened up for these kind of boys who scored D and D minuses, and also remind us on how they can get in touch for these 50 available slots.
Oh, thank you very much. Mine is to confirm that once these boys come over to Karen Institute, we have a moral obligation and a duty to make them men of repute. Number two, we encourage them because these are the men where Kenya will depend on for the rest of the remaining part of our life. And without them, we do not believe that we would be able to carry on as old people, and then we are the people managing the economy. These are the men that will help us uplift our economy to the level of Israel. And this is why I have been to Israel for training. In 2014, I went there for training. For 3 months, I was in class in Mashaf. And this is how I came up with this program. And this program has benefited very many young men. They do not need to go and work out there if they have a farm here. They are able to export from their farms here as they manage their families. Yes. In any case, when they go out there, they also find it a little difficult to get married. So they stay there just for a few years and they come back. But those who remain here in Kenya, I can assure you, they become fathers.
Okay.
And that is what every mother is looking at. Yeah.
I agree with you. The number, kindly remind us how they can join.
They can join by calling this number 0722 873 115.
Or the other alternative.
They can also call the number 0782 74 2438. Either of those numbers, you'll get me, and I'll be able to explain even before the child or before the young man goes to class.
All right.
And when they come to Karen Institute, I am the mother present in the compound. Yes. So you don't have to worry about your son. Your son will jump through the fence and go to drink and go to... No, because they know the blood must be clean. We must clean the blood. As we go for the interview at the embassy, the blood must be clean, because if it is dirty, you will see other boys enter the plane and you'll be left standing on the ground.
Simple. You don't need to worry, dear parent. Thank you so much, Madam Anne,
Asante.
for your opportunity. Looking forward to having you again, God willing, so that we can continue rescuing our boy child. Asante sana.
Karibu.
Radio
Kenya
Waumini,
is my country.
88.3 FM.
All the men. Thank you.
Asante sana. Okay. You know a boy.
This is Radio Waumini, 88.3 FM.